Alright nerds, this is a quick little video to show you how to set up your local window and your GOTG Intel channel to make nullsec life as safe as possible. Just as I started this, you can see that Captain Biggie has paid a visit to us. You'll notice that I have the friendlies highlighted here in the local channel. That's to help us identify when we get new people jumping into local. You'll see here Captain Biggie just left, and because I have my mouse cursor over top of the pilot list, the sides will actually flash. That's a visual cue for you to know when something has changed in the local window. And let's just go ahead over here to Intel channel and announce that was clear. Okay, so regardless of where you are in Eve, your local window should always be separate. And you should make it as tall as you possibly can to have the opportunity to see the most pilots in the system, and as narrow as you possibly can to not infringe on your UI. So again, you see that I've got it separate from everything else. You want to make sure that you have show text only in the chat tab and show compact member list in the pilot list. If you take this off, you can see how much bigger that is. You lose the number, lose the ability to see more pilots by having that selected. So we'll put the member list, the compact list, back up. Now you'll also notice at the start of this video I had people highlighted. You want all the friendlies highlighted so that you can see when new people enter, especially the neutrals like Captain Biggie. And you can do this one of two ways. You can left click on the first name in the list and then shift left click on the last name, and that will highlight everybody. If you want to do it individually, it is control left click, and that will highlight everybody individually. Oh, and there we've got another neutral. You can see how he popped in. It's showing up as unselected and the window sides are flashing. Let me go ahead and report him as well. Okay, and you can see in GOTG Intel channel that things have been pretty active today. With regards to the Intel channel, everybody should be in it. It's the safest way to be in nullsec. If you're not here, you're doing it wrong. We need to get you there. So we do that by going to our Neocom, social, and channels, and you can join GOTG Intel just like that and clicking join, or you can scroll, have somebody who's already in the channel, where did I put that, scroll down and drag it into channel, and you'll notice you can just mouse over it, it says join channel. So there's that. GOTG Intel channel, I have word filters set up so that when I'm in TTAC9 or R8S, anything that gets reported within a certain number of jumps is going to flash this window. In order to turn blink on or off, you simply right-click on the tab and blink on, or right-click on the tab and blink off. We want the Intel channel to blink, to have the blink set to off. And I'll show you why here in just a second. Let's go back to the Corp tab. So your chat windows have settings, and you can set word filters for each of these windows. Now these word filters are going to be active for all windows. But you'll see that I've got a number of systems linked in here. I have this many because I want as many different combinations as I can to make sure that anything that gets reported will actually blink the channel. Which means I've got F08 and F08 set up here, because sometimes people will mistakenly just type in F08 or F08. You want to make sure that you have as many combinations as possible. Okay. One other thing that we need to have with our filter is to have this box always checked, and that's always blink chat tabs on highlighted words. That's the reason why we have the Intel channel set blink off. Any new activity in a channel is going to blink the tab, if you have your blink set on. So because we want the word filters to activate the blink, we have to have that set off. And I'll show you how that happens here in just a second. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to report TTAC9 clear off of Endless Miseries. And you're going to see here, the moment I press enter, this tab is going to blink. Okay, see how that's blinking? That's because I reported TTAC9 clear. So any of these word filters in any combination of this is going to blink this tab window. And that's just another visual aid to help you when you're out ratting or mining to be able to see whether we've got reports of neutrals close by. My filters, and you'll see there's flashing again, my filters are set to everything from RTAC-K, which is 2 jumps into venal, all the way up to FMB, which is FMB is the last system right before TextMe. I also have 0P and K5F. They're 2 systems they're 2 systems that are an offshoot of FMB. And again, we want anybody within 5 or 6 jumps to get reported. And again, you'll see Captain Biggie just jumped into system. So I'm going to go ahead and report them on Endless Misery. And you're going to watch and see the Intel channel window blink again. Okay, and we can left click and highlight all of that. Now there's one other option that you can have, and that is the Near To system. And Near To, you can find information on that by going to your Neocom, your social tab, Neocom, no, that's the social tab. Near To is in your corporation window. And you click Corporation, Home, Bulletins, and you'll see there's a number of bulletins. If you guys haven't read these, you should read them now. But it's going to be in the Getting Set Up with MTAC and Slice section. And Near is actually under the To Do Right Away. And you'll notice GOTG Intel is in that channel as well. And you can go here and simply left click and join the channel. Near, we'll scroll down just a little bit more, and Near is in Survival and Travel. You can click here, and that will take you to an external link. If you have any problems setting up Near, by all means just ask. We're more than happy to help out. You should also review the Getting Set Up with MTAC and make sure that you've done the To Do Right Away, the To Do within 2 to 3 days, and To Do within a week. If you've been here more than a week and you don't have all of this set up, you need to go ahead and get that done. Again, if you have any questions, if you need help, ask any of our members. If they can't, somebody will. So please get that done. One final piece of advice, and this video came about in conjunction with the mail that that Kazmarek had sent out. But if you're ratting or mining in R8S or TTAC9 and there are reports of enemies within 2 systems, jump. Dock up. Don't stay in space. Don't take that moment and that risk to get caught. If you're in TTAC9 and there's somebody reported in the first jump into venal, which is, I believe, RTAC9 or AD-TAC or 4U9, if they're reported in FO8 or QPO, dock it up. Same thing in R8S, anything within 2 jumps, QPO, FO8, TTAC9, or 4U9, dock it up, just keep it safe. And the reason that we're saying that is because of everybody's efforts to increase the activity levels in TTAC9 and maintain the activity levels, or the ADMs, pardon me, in R8S. Add to that the inclusion of a marketplace All of that shows increased activity in our area, and neutrals, when they're hunting for places to go, they're going to notice that increased activity and they're going to come here. So we now have a target on our backs because of all the hard work that we've done. Wear that target as a badge of honor, because not every corporation can do what we've done. So keep it safe, boys and girls, and hopefully this video has helped you. I'm going to include the word filters in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, and fly safe.